Sukhti Muay Thai's own Andrew Peterson making the walk around the cage. You see longtime coach there, Jeremy Hunt. We also have Ryan Martin, who's an undefeated mixed martial art, he's got 1 loss on his record, 3 fights in total. In the corner, this guy, this is about as good of a corner as you can get right here at the Sukhti squad as they get ready for Mr. Andrew Peterson to step into the Donnybrook cage.
Now, Andrew lost that fight by a rear naked choke. That was a mixed martial arts fight, but this is a Muay Thai fight. He fought at 195 and in Battle of Barre 7 in a Muay Thai fight. This is going to be a 185 fight, so he dropped a couple pounds for this fight as well.
And that's going to be interesting to see how those extra 10 pounds coming off of him are going to look on him tonight. Is that power going to translate down another 10 pounds? Was the 10 pounds detrimental? All those questions will be answered here shortly inside this cage.
Now Andrew's just getting greased up and checked by the official. He'll be entering the ring here.
The official, Steve Rita, one of the best in the business in my opinion, in Steve Rita here. And we hear the ovation for Andrew Peterson. As we have the blue corner sitting right next to us, this is a little bit of a treat for us tonight, Will. We have the incredible Jeremy Hunt going to be able to hear some of his calls here this evening. But let's turn our focus now to the gentleman making his way to the Donnybrook cage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jake Cameron, and I am really excited to see what this guy does.
Fight, so a little bit different than MMA. It'll be interesting to see how his Muay Thai skills transfer from his MMA experience.
Well, you got to figure too, like these MMA guys that come in here and they transition into Muay Thai, or they go from MMA to Muay Thai, that's a few less things they have to worry about doing Muay Thai as opposed to mixed martial arts. They don't have to worry about the takedowns, the submissions, any of that type of clinch work to an extent. So you might see this gentleman have an easier time here tonight, or at the same time we might see an issue where they have a problem stowing some of those weapons from the past mixed martial arts fights.
That's absolutely right, Ben. When you're limited to punches and kicks, you don't have to worry about the takedowns, you don't have to worry about the grappling, but as a mixed martial artist, you tend to have that instant reaction, so you got to watch that in a fight that's limited to striking only. Both men in the ring, getting instructions from the referee now.
Third man in the cage. What's great with Nels Larson as the ref is that this is a guy who's a coach at a jiu-jitsu school back in New York, Scotia. Shout out to Team Jacau in Scotia. He's one of the founders and head coaches there. So this is a guy that is not going to stand you up in any of the grappling situations. Very educated. But here we go, guys. The start of the first fight of the evening.
Okay.
Here we go.
Got a little head kick there. Head kick again. That was a nice leg kick.
Hearing Jeremy Hunt instructing his corner, this guy here to set up the punch.
Andrew keeps going for those leg kicks. It's a good way to beat your opponent down. If you don't have that power in the leg, you won't have power in your hits.
Exactly.
Another head kick.
It's awfully quiet in here.
Doubling up on that. There really is no defense in the double jab. Ooh, these guys are starting to sling leather here.
You got a little clinch going on here, some knees.
It's awfully quiet in
Now with
here.
this being amateur Muay Thai, no elbows or knees to the head. I believe no elbows at all.
No elbows at all. Punches there.
And this is regular Muay Thai, folks, just so that way nobody's confused with the main event, a small glove Muay Thai.
Yep.
He might be, caught him there with a nice
That
kick
was
to
a
the body.
nice teep there.
Peterson almost ran in. We almost saw that MMA experience take over for a second.
Yep. Got a couple of kick combo there.
Jake Cameron trying to be slick there with some of those kicks. Unfortunately, those offerings not landing on Mr. Peterson. Caught the kick to the body.
And again, this is not an MMA bout.
No, but you are allowed to sweep here in Muay Thai, and we saw that happen there. Beautiful work by the sukhti Muay Thai student, Andrew Peterson.
We got 10 seconds left in the round. A little clinch action. That was a nice knee by Peterson.
Nice kick there to finish off the round.
Give it up for these guys.
Boy, that was
I'll tell you.
great first round.
Exactly, and I'm in the position right now where I'm glad that I'm in my seat and that I don't have to be a judge, because, man, some of these rounds are going to be difficult to score.
That was a tight round. Good to see that level of skill in the first match of the night. Now we've got our round ladies.
And we got kind of like a tale of two corners here. We see the sukhti Muay Thai corner here, the blue corner, standing up, very calm and collected. Both calm, but one sitting, one standing.
Now, Jake Cameron, again, training with Keegan Hornstra, who we'll see on the main card a little later in the night.
Heavy breaths coming from the red corner there, the Keegan Hornstra gym, Jake Cameron.
That was a killer first round. Both men expended quite a bit of energy. Corners are now leaving the ring. We'll start the second round. This is going to be a 3-round fight, 2 minutes per round.
Let's give it up for that first round for these gentlemen here.
And you can see, look, like, I wish you guys at home could see the look on Jeremy Hunt's face. This guy is such a professional with everything he does. He's got this down to a science as round 2 starts here.
Nice leg kick by Jake Cameron. These guys trading leg kicks back and forth.
Cameron even sent one up to the body there. Andrew Peterson not bothered by it at all as he returns fire here, folks.
That was a nice dodge of that teep kick there. Got some faking going on.
And no bites on that offering, though, from Peterson.
Another nice
oh!
leg kick, but boy, he got tagged in the face there.
Yeah, man, that one landed flush. I may have embellished on that a little bit.
Another nice leg kick by Cameron.
But they don't seem to be affecting Andrew, so I'm wondering how much, is he putting any mustard behind those? Is that?
We're seeing a lot of onesie-twosie shots here, but not a lot of combos.
Beautiful
sweep.
And it looks like Peterson was rather disappointed that Cameron was rather disappointed that he was able to have that happen to him.
Yeah.
You got to have confidence getting those 2 sweeps so far if you're in the sukhti Muay Thai corner. Ooh.
Looks like both men being a little more cautious than they were in round 1. Another clinch. Oh, trying to trade sweeps here.
The one thing I can tell you about the sukhti gym is there's probably going to be very few sweeps happening to their fighters this evening. Oh!
Ooh, spinning fist.
Well, would you look at that?
They're locked up against the cage here.
Knees to
Couple
the
body
leg.
shots in. 10 seconds left in the round. Spinning
Wow.
back kick.
Little hand
Didn't
plant
connect
on
though.
that. Oh, he's going
again,
to the
didn't
body.
connect again. Trying to take advantage of those last 10 seconds of the round.
Let's give it up for these guys.
Not quite as much action in that second round as there was in the first round.
Well, I think they both earned each other's respect here in the first round with some of the shots we landed. I think that we definitely saw a little bit of respect earned by Mr. Peterson here.
Absolutely.
With some of those shots that he landed, man.
Let's give it for the ring ladies out there.
There was that right hand in the second round that I'm going to assume as of right now, that's the most significant shot of the fight.
Peterson had a couple really excellent takedowns in that round as well. Sweeps, obviously we can't do takedowns in Muay Thai, but beautifully executed sweeps in that round. I think Peterson had that round, although it's a very, very close match.
Yeah, he put him on his back twice with sweeps, and that second one really looks like it took some of the confidence out of Jake Cameron. Let's see how he can recover from that second round.
Absolutely. Coaches in the ring now, giving pep talks to their fighters. We'll see how this third and final round goes for these two men. Again, we've got Andrew Peterson with the blue tape on his gloves, Jake Cameron with red tape on his gloves.
Referee Nels Larson wiping some of the extra sweat and water out of the cage.
Those cages get slippery when they get wet.
They do, man. All right, here, ooh, there we go.
Peterson leading off with a kick there.
You can tell it, to me it looks like Peterson's a little bit the fresher fighter here.
I would agree with that. He's got a good stance there.
Conditioning for days over at Sukhti Muay Thai, folks.
Absolutely. They've probably been training for the last 6 to 8 weeks in a fight camp, building up their cardio.
But that's the thing too, is Jake Cameron's no slouch either. He's been landing a lot of these good hard shots, decent accuracy, but I just think that Peterson's been more effective, been able to land at a higher clip as Peterson clinches up, drives into the fence there.
I would agree. They seem pretty evenly matched in this third round. A couple of knee shots to the leg.
Sharp points to the knees, driving to the thigh. There we go. Starting to unload.
Nice
He's got these like
there.
hammer fists that he's doing here. Could he potentially maybe damage that right hand? Because I've noticed quite a few of those hammer fists coming from Peterson. There we go. Nice leg kick or calf kick, excuse me, there from Peterson. As he does another
nice
sweep. And look at the look on Jake Cameron's face, man. He's just had it with this.
He is struggling to get up on that last sweep for sure.
These guys are not the only ones making their debuts tonight. We also have the debut of Donnie Tots here, available at Donnybrook Fight Promotion shows.
Can't go wrong with cheese, gravy, and bacon.
All over top of baked tater tots, man. That sounds like a dream come true.
A lot of faking of leg kicks in this fight.
And it doesn't seem like these guys are biting on many of those offerings either. Oh, nice exchange there. Peterson got tagged there with a nice right hand. Last 10 seconds. Let's see if these guys can throw down some pure hell here, folks.
Spinning
nice
leg
offering,
kick.
but nothing behind it to close out the fight. 3 incredible rounds.
Seems like they were both fairly well exhausted by the end of that match. Ben's going to go up into the ring at this point. We should get a decision here. This will be a very close.
Different time zone. Ooh, I gotta go. I've been working till the beats don't hit my phone. I'm in my zone, bro. Just leave me.
Quick Lube and Car Wash of South Barre, Vermont. Stay in the comfort of your car. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. There is never an appointment.
Here we go, winner Andrew Peterson. Man, you were able to stun him there with a couple of right hands in that second round, specifically the most significant shot in the fight. Can you give us your thoughts on this fight overall?
It's a big improvement from my first Muay Thai fight, which I don't know if you guys were here for that, but it was a shit show. I want to thank my coach Jeremy for being here without me, my teammate Ryan, my other 2 teammates, Steve and Logan, are fighting tonight. Rooting for them as well. Thank you.
And I noticed there as well, the sweeps were kind of taking the life out of them. Did you notice that as well?
Yeah, the second one I think I did.
Well, man, it was an honor to watch you fight. Best of luck in your next one. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Mr. Andrew Peterson.
Hey, people, that's a blessing to me. Yeah, I took too many L's, but they lessons to me. Thought I told y'all that it's mine, whoa. They ain't try me yet. Get your mind blown. When they throw shade, that's when I glow. I'm so ahead of y'all, that's a different time zone.